Hi, my name is Vishnu, and welcome back to this series. And in today's episode, we'll be learning how to steal, sorry, how to get inspired by others' work. Let's get into it. Whenever you are using a mobile app or a web app, you might think, hey, the UX look really nice, the UI is also great. How does the backend function? What is the trade secret that these guys have? Basically, how do they provide value to the user? These are few questions that arise in your mind. And at that point, you're searching on the web, probably researching with AI, learning how things function behind the scenes. And most of it is guesswork. So if you're technical enough, you would probably open your console by using a web app and you will see what are the API calls being called, what sort of backend these guys must have. You are trying to get that glimpse. But when it comes to Chrome extensions, it's not the case. You can see how the Chrome extension is made, and you probably might also find out their trade secret, which was apparently something that was harder to find by researching, but you can just look into it by using this particular trick. So let's see how's that done by an example. To look at that, we need to find a Chrome extension that works very similar to what we are trying to build. For me, that similar app was Snippo. Snippo is a tool that allows you to create notes while watching a YouTube video. So this was something that I can probably look into to understand how they are getting the data from YouTube. So that was my main goal. And for that, I installed the Chrome extension and it is ready to be used here in the extension tray. Now I'll tell you how to look behind the curtains. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go and search on Google how to see the Chrome extension files in Windows. Upon pressing enter, you will find that they have given you a directory. Simply just copy this directory and paste it in your file explorer. I have my file explorer here. I'll just paste that here. Rather than your username, you can add percentage and the person. Just change this and press enter. As soon as you do that, you will be taken to the directory where the extensions files are installed. To identify the Chrome extension that you're looking for, you will have to go to your Chrome extension manager. To reach this section, you have to click this puzzle icon and manage extension. As soon as you are here, what you have to look for is the extension that you want to identify. You click on details and you see an ID here. So this ID is nothing but the file name. So this is where the Snippo extension is installed. Pretty neat, right? Since the Chrome extensions are installed locally on our systems, we can explore the files just like how you explore files for your video games that you might install, or probably a software that you might install on your Windows or Mac OS. So here I have all the files. Now what I have to do is I have to just right click this and open with cursor. So it's opening a new cursor window where we can see these files within our cursor IDE. Great. So we have all our files opened up. All we have to do is go into the chat, attach this particular folder as a reference, and ask cursor, how is this Chrome extension getting data from YouTube? That's it, a simple prompt of particularly what you're looking for. Hit the send button and wait for the magic to happen. This is what cursor responded me with. It is specifying a file which is build/yt.js. And it is also mentioning that it invokes a helper function to call YouTube's private REST endpoints. There is REST endpoints available by YouTube's private APIs, which is named as YouTube I or yt.js. Awesome. So this is how I found out that there is a third-party API to get data from YouTube. We can also find how they are getting the data from Coursera as well. So how is the extension getting data from Coursera? There's a question that I have. And I've flipped cursor into the ask mode where we can just talk about the code base rather than starting to code or anything. What it comes up with. So we can see build/coursera.js is a small content script injected directly into Coursera pages. So here, by reading this, we can understand that for Coursera, this particular extension is directly getting the data by scraping the page. And that's how it works with Coursera. So that's how we can dive deep into a Chrome extension and ask specific questions which you might have in your mind and get an answer which also might have something of a hidden gem for you, which you can also use in your application. All right. Thanks for watching this video to the end. I hope you have learned something new today. Looking forward for you to join me in the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon.